Will you help me put these on? I never get these on right.
I can do that.
They're gray this time.
I'm here at the hospital for my weight loss surgery, and I'm excited to finally get something I've needed for years.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How y'all doing?
Good.
All right, Nathan, you ready for your big day today?
I am.
All right. So far, you have done a good job on losing weight, and that make surgery and risk much less. So you're doing good, and you're ready for this.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna get you started, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll see you in a few minutes.
Move your arms inside.
I don't take for granted what today means and how important this is for me. Because I'm starting a new life today. So this is kind of like a birth in a weird way. Because it's the official start of the new me. So I'm excited about that and the fresh start that it's gonna give me. Because I'm leaving the old me behind. And when I wake up, I'm going to be a new person ready for a new life. And I can't wait for that.
Today we're gonna attempt to do a gastric sleeve on Nathan. So far, he's done a great job and has continued to lose weight and lost another 14 pounds this past month. He's down to 521, so he's motivated and he's working hard and started doing what he needs. So I think he's ready for his weight loss surgery. All right, let me in, right? Okay, starting the first incision. But he's still around 500 pounds, and he's not very tall. So this still is gonna be high-risk surgery. Go a little bit higher. Okay, let's transition now with the robot. Because all that weight is putting a significant amount of strain on his body to where any number of small things can push his body to the limit. So we have to be careful today to make sure that doesn't happen. The greatest factor with that is how long he has to be under anesthesia, because the longer he is under, the more strain there will be on his body. But I'm hoping that using a robot will help us safely go faster. So the surgery will not be a long operation. Then hopefully we will be able to complete it without issue and give Nathan an important tool that will help him lose more weight, because what this surgery does is reduce the stomach by 90%, leaving a small narrow tube that looks similar to a sleeve. So the patient's food intake is physically limited and the patient is less hungry. So this operation will give them an opportunity to lose even more weight.
I am waiting to hear that Nathan is recovering so I can see him. I'm not worried because this surgery is something that is done so often, but sometimes things, happen when you're in surgery and under anesthesia. So I'm looking forward to just knowing that he's come through everything successfully. So I'm just trying not to get too over anxious.
All right, we can remove the stomach. Keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling. Good. Put that on the table over there. Okay, we can suture him up. Okay, all finished. Room light on. Nathan's surgery went very well. We were able to complete his sleeve gastrectomy, and he's doing very well. Nathan had a very long stomach and a big stomach. We were able to remove 80 to 85% of his stomach. And this is Nathan's stomach we took out. It has a very long stomach, and that can hold a lot of food. So he's going to be able to lose weight much easier after surgery because he's going to be able to eat small amount, get full real quick, and not be as hungry. And operation is going to give Nathan a better chance to control his eating habit and lose more weight and get closer to his ideal body weight. So having his stomach reduced capacity by this amount will help him to get full faster. For the next month, Nathan will need to stay on liquid diet until he fully heals. But during that first month, he's going to be able to lose at least 40 pounds. Then once he goes back on solids, he should be able to lose at least 20 pounds each month until he gets close to his target weight. So this surgery will help keep Nathan on track while we work to address the underlying issues and the dynamic behind all this unhealthy eating. But I think he's going to do very well. I'm a little bit more concerned about Amber because she already had the weight loss surgery. So she already has had a tool to help her. And it failed because she ultimately didn't stick to doing what she needed. But hopefully at next month's appointment, we will see enough progress from her to show me she's trying to turn things around so we can move ahead with her weight loss surgery and start working on addressing the issues driving both of them to eat so that they both can have a chance to be successful in the long term. But we have a long way to go and a lot of work to do with both of them to get them to that point.